Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance with just some more cleanup. And I know those of you who've been around me a long time, they say, well, why do you give these trolls any attention? Because they do have the potential to chase people away, and I'm not going to be the one to be made. Look, you can't control what people post about you. You can't control the Andy Ollie Matthews YouTube channels or the Reddit threads, or you can't, because it just comes with the territory of doing an anti-narcissism channel. You're going to run into your fair share of narcs. You're going to run into your fair share of narcs who come to you looking to have smoke blown up their asses, and they don't want to hear what the truth is. So I just need to readdress a couple of things again here. This is from Oily Matthews. That's cute. That's cute. The narcissistic resistance. LOL, your blurry receipts in your mini window don't prove anything. It just looks like you're showing the same scrap of paper over and over. Do you honestly think paying a little of it this year so that you are able to drive really makes you a responsible father? While you're at it, do you want to prove that you've paid your share of the mortgage from 2009 to 2015? Getting taken to court doesn't count. I mean, if you're going to make such claims, why not prove it in full HD? Well, first off, dummy. After the divorce was finalized in 2010, I had no responsibility to pay the mortgage. None. None. The reason the mortgage was being paid beforehand is because we were still married. After the divorce was finalized, my name was she was taking full responsibility for the mortgage. I had zero responsibility after that divorce was finalized. She had 18 months to refi the house and get my name off the house completely, which she never did. There are no proof of me paying up until 2015 because it wasn't my responsibility to pay. That was in the divorce decree. You're right, though, about how those receipts just looked so blurry and you couldn't see. It could have been anything. Could have been anything. So I knew eventually this would come in handy. Ask and ye shall receive. 9/23, 2019, $1,105. See the date, see the transaction, $1,105. 10/2/2019, $140. 10/2/19, $140. This gotta kill you, Casey, every time I do this. It's gotta kill you. 10/9/2019, $160. 10/16/19, $160. 10/23/19, $170. 10/30/2019, $150. 11/6/2019, $140. 11/13/2019, $140. 11/20/2019, $140. $11/27/2019, $140. And today, 12/4/2019, 9:03 a.m., $140. Trying to focus it. There you go. Even after showing this, she's still going on that I haven't paid a penny of child support. When you just lie, when you just say things that are provably false, Casey, this is how you know you're a borderline psychopath. Oh, and just so you know, 2008 BMW 3 Series 328 XI, 104,760 miles. Yeah, I'm living high on the hog, huh? I'm really doing it. But according to Casey, she didn't mean brand new car. She just meant a new to me. Doesn't matter that you're walking for 4 years. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're not allowed to drive. You're not allowed to do anything. You can't have a coffee and drive. It doesn't matter that I'm spending 3.5 to 4 hours a day in that car driving Charlene back and forth to work. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is what we're doing. So in the process, I was like, let me be a little bit productive and come up with a new segment. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. But let's finish up with Oily Matthews over here. Back to full screen. Quoting me, all I wanted was to talk to Erin on a regular basis. Carrie agreed that if I signed the modification, she would make sure I talked to Erin twice per week. This is from, you're cutting a lot out. This is from August 2015 until Father's Day, June 2016, when the trap was set again, and I was rejected by Erin. Cut off, ... at the direction of Carrie. This is also when the mortgage payments stopped again. You keep repeating this, and it really makes you look like you're the fucking one fucking with the mortgage because your daughter wants nothing to do with you. She has no obligation to even give you the time of day, really. Well, first off, fuck you. Fuck you, because I know what you're doing. You're just trying to hurt me in regards to my daughter. Secondly, I'm not the one who stopped paying the mortgage. She is. I had no obligation to pay the mortgage. She just needed my signature on it because she never took my name off the mortgage like she was supposed to do 18 months after divorce being finalized in 2010. That's why she needed my signature. You see, they were having a good time fucking with my credit, fucking with everything, until the mortgage company, until HSBC finally sold off the mortgage to this company, Caliber Home Loans, and they went after her. And they went after the house again. That's why. And they didn't want to have to come to me to get me to, because the only way they were going to get a loan modification at that point was to come to me, because they never took my name off the mortgage. That's why they forged my name on the modification paperwork, so that she could get the house, get the loan modification without letting me talk to Erin. If anybody has any of this proof of me being abusive towards my ex-wife or my daughter, please present it. Please present it. Never happened. My daughter loved me. My daughter loved Charlene. Loved her, which was another part of the problem, was Erin loved Charlene. Quote again, there were no mortgage payments made from June 10th, the day before the divorce was finalized in June 2015. Actually, the 2009 Liz Penz was discharged in June 2010. By September, it was in foreclosure again, and this went on for nearly 4 years. Right. The foreclosure went on for 4 years. Years it was going on. 2009 is when I left. What are you talking about? What are you you don't even know what you're talking about. The mortgage was being paid up until the day before the divorce. That was the last time the mortgage got paid. Those other things that you're showing, Casey, from 2007, 2008, those were refinances, you fool. You fool. The housing market had already crashed. This household finance was a predatory lending company, and this was another example of getting into something you didn't fully understand because nobody taught you anything. Admittedly, me and my ex-wife were equally terrible with money. Terrible with money. She was writing hundreds and thousands of dollars of checks to cash to herself on a weekly basis. Hundreds, sometimes over $1,000 in cash. Checks to cash to herself. What was she doing? Buying school supplies. Buying school supplies for her school, where she was already making probably 80 grand at that point, 70, 80 grand at that point, but she was going out, oh, they don't have it, so they got to go buy. That's what was going on. Yeah, ask her about that, Casey, next time you talk to her, or Rex, or meet. God, you people just don't know what you're talking about. No clue. You pull a bunch, and to think you have to pay for that paperwork, you psycho. You absolute lunatic, Casey. By September, it was in foreclosure again. This went on for nearly 4 years. May 2015, the day after your daughter's birthday, it went into foreclosure again. You're spiteful, and I highly doubt your daughter needed to be instructed to want nothing to do with you. Calling them to figure out what's going on with the foreclosure, load of BS. Stop harassing them. My name is attached to, like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you tell me what my daughter wants? How dare you? If the house went back into foreclosure in May of 2015, it has nothing to do with me. It didn't go back. That's when the loan modification was signed. I have the paperwork. I've showed the paperwork. You lunatics. You goddamn lunatics. Stop harassing them. What's harassing? They can take my money. They can have money pile up against me. They can tell lies, but I can't talk to my daughter. Honestly, this is the strangest no contact I've ever seen, considering the narrative you spun. Why on earth would you be calling them? You don't seem to be very afraid of them, Ollie. I'm not afraid of my ex-wife or daughter. I'm not even afraid of I'm not afraid of these people. I just know they're toxic and evil, and why would I want to be around them? You fool. Just lie after lie after lie after lie. You people don't know what you're talking about. My name was, I was done with the house as of June 2010. As of June 2010, I was done with the house. This is all because I had to tell Casey the truth on a phone call, and she couldn't handle it. She wanted to be one of these people that thought they were going to give me $100, and I was going to tell them that none of it's your fault. You have nothing to do with this, when it was all on her. When all the decisions she made were hers and hers alone, and she was continuing to make them. I'm going to put the links to your videos back in here, Casey, so everybody can see where this all originated again. Casey's a bad mother, and she will continue to be a bad mother. because she chooses to have degenerate sex instead of stepping up for her children. That's Casey. That's who she is. And that's why she's on this lifelong now mission to try to destroy me, because I told her the truth to her face, and she knows I know her for what she can see her for what she is. The other people on my channel have called you out for you. They can see what you're posting is bullshit as well, Casey. They can see it as well too, and you can go make as many Anti-Ollie Matthews YouTube channels and then interact with yourself as all you want. All you want. All you want. And I liked how you tried to say later in the thread that you didn't mean I bought a brand new BMW. That it was just new to me. Doesn't matter that I walked for 4 years. Doesn't matter all that. You're not allowed to drive ever again. You can't have anything. Not even an 11-year-old car. You think I sit around just drinking coffee all day? Well, there's plenty of people on this channel who say differently. You're a joke, girl. You're a bad mother, and you're even a worse person. And that goes for the rest of you. That goes for you, Rex. That goes for you, Amanda. That goes for you. I know, we know the hit list. All in all, there's about 9 to 12 of them in total. That's it. They just cause they just make a lot of noise. A lot of noise. And the other reason I do this is just so, because this channel is an open book. And people need to understand why I'm so standoffish, why I don't let a lot of people in, and why I rarely comment in the comments section. I have lost my ability to be a father. I get it. You going on about how my daughter's almost an adult, like you just want to just rub it and rub it and rub it. Yeah, they stole a lot from me. They took a lot from me over a divorce because we couldn't get along and it was over, and I found someone who actually gave a shit about me. You continue to go on and say, I'm not paying a penny of child support. It's a blatant lie, Casey. Blatant lie. So, see how that homeowner's insurance. See with tortious interference, since you're posting from your home that you claim you own, or you own a portion of. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, everybody. We'll leave it at that. You know, this just sucks. This just sucks to have this twit continue to go on and on and on. You can make all the channels you want. You can make all the Reddit threads you want. You can make all the fucking comments you want. Just know I have the facts. I have the truth. And no matter what, I'm going to be able to expose you to being a lying twat. So everybody in the comments, so the pinned comment, the first comment is going to be a link to it's going to be a link to the Casey story. Those of you who don't know it or need a refresher on it, take a good hard look at it. All right, everybody. If you want to support the channel, you guys know what to do with the links. If you want to get a story in, what have you, you know what to do. Talk to y'all soon.